And today we're gonna focus quite a bit on things that help to open the outer hips, the inner legs, and also works with our shoulders. Because I know that a lot of people have sciatica issues. They have a piriformis that seems to be getting tighter and tighter from all the sitting that we're all doing with Zoom and everything like that. So take your time, get nice and supported, relax how you're holding onto your leg, relax your arm, relax the inner legs, and then just let the right leg draw over the body. And once you feel that stretch, maybe it's even along your hamstring or your outer leg, once you feel that stretch in your outer hip, draw the right sit bone a little further down towards your left foot. So you're making your side body a little bit longer. Then we're gonna tuck the shoulder blades under a little bit more and really get the back of the head to feel settled. You're gonna open up the right arm, let the right palm just relax towards the sky. Maybe micro bend your right knee if that helps to let this position not feel like a place of tension, more a place of exploration. And then because this is your first shape that you're getting into today, just really taking the time to find your breath, to just feel where the breath is right now. And there's no need to fix it or manipulate it in any way. Just let the breath be as it is, but just let yourself start to notice the breath. And then over time, as you start to sense the hips starting to release a little bit more, or to feel like it's letting go just a little bit more, deepen into it by bringing the right leg a little further over. So continuing to draw the right leg across and towards the earth, continuing to breathe into the outer hip. So we'll take a little time here. You're going to start checking into how you're holding that strap with your left hand. And you're going to relax that left hand a little so that it's just enough to be connected to the strap, but nothing that is feeling like an exertion. And we'll take a few more breaths here and notice what your breath does as it massages through the body. Which parts of the body you might be feeling that massaging action happening right now. Great, and then we'll bring the right leg back to center. You're just gonna remove the strap and we'll just lengthen the right leg out. Just relax for a few more moments and just check in how it feels right now. Great, and then take your time again, just bringing the right leg up one more time. This time we're gonna draw the right leg into the body. Nice, so relax the right knee a little bit so that it's micro bent. And the hands again are quite relaxed on the strap. If you happen to have one of those where you can just make a loop and just relax your hands inside the loop, that might be really nice. Then you can just take your hands in there and just draw the leg in, closing the eyes even. So the eyes are soft, either closed or just slightly open, gently looking up to the right big toe. And we're gonna deliberately relax where the leg connects to the hip. So we're gonna connect the awareness to the inner right leg and just let it relax a little there. And we'll take about 10 more breaths here, and just one breath at a time, continuing to observe and breathe. And as you notice any changes, any subtle shifts that allow for a little more space, you can gently guide your leg a little closer in towards yourself. But there's no rush there. You're just checking it out. You're just breathing. You can even let yourself wave the leg a little side to side if that feels nice. Just notice that sense of connection. So our legs are what connects us to the earth. And our legs in yoga, they symbolize our sense of connection to others and to our being on this earth. Micro bend the leg a little bit more for 3 more breaths, slow breaths. We're just going to draw the leg into it ourselves. Just a little bit more. So opening up more pathways for connection. Great. You notice that your breath is starting to kind of regulate itself. It should be becoming a little easier just because your awareness now is more in your body. Then we're going to draw the right leg to the right side. So right elbow relax onto the earth. You're just connected to the right leg still through that strap. Or maybe for some of you who can hold your right foot quite easily, you don't have to use a strap. You can feel free to just hold the foot. Let the right leg extend to the side. So for most of us, there's quite a lot of sensation here along the inner leg, from kind of where the groin is all the way across to the knee, all the way across to the right heel. So be extra gentle and kind in your exploration. Notice how much is just enough. There's no need to push beyond that. So the body happens to relax and the nervous system tends to cooperate and be able to come back to harmony when we create conditions that help it to feel easeful and safe. So we'll simply breathe here, knowing that when you're able to lengthen your exhalations, it helps your brain to know, it helps your heart to know that you're in a safe space. And when the mind and when the body knows that you're in a safe space, then your nervous system is able to move from that state of creating cortisol to a place where you begin to self-regulate, creating those hormones and chemicals that help to relax us, help us to release tension. Great. And then in your own time, just gently bring that right leg back in, and we'll take off the strap and just relax the right leg down. And then let everything go. Let the whole back body relax against the earth. And allowing ourselves half a minute here to just breathe, to just be. So it's really rare to create these short bursts of opportunity to really let the body know that you are fully supported. So let's do that experiment. Let's see what happens when you allow yourself the weight of the entire body to just relax against the earth, to just feel fully held. There's no need to brace or to kind of squeeze in to hold yourself together. There's just you breathing, supported. There's just the whole back body against the earth. And even the belly gets to let go a little more. So let's take 3 more breaths like that, lengthening the exhale, really tuning into this sensation of safety, of being supported. So if it's nice for you, you can even close your eyes and just really let yourself enjoy. What is it like to just not have to exert to hold myself up at this moment? To just, with my exhalations, allow myself to be held, to be supported. And one more deep breath like that. Great. And now that we have recorded this feeling kind of in our neurology, we're going to continue with that connection. So feel your back body entirely supported. Remember that you are safe. It's not a remembering that requires straining. It's just an embodied feeling. And now we're going to bend the left knee and bring the left foot into the belt. We're going to take the leg across again, first focusing on the outer hip. And then just make sure that your hands are going to feel relaxed. Your right hand is holding the belt. And micro bend the left knee slowly. We'll just let the body relax and let the left leg cross the body. So the left leg is just drawing across towards the earth. You're going to sweep your left arm up and tuck your shoulder blades under again. And then we're just really allowing ourselves to enjoy being here. So to enjoy that sensation of the body being supported, feeling your shoulders, the hips, the back against the earth, feeling the legs getting to just relax, and feeling the arm too. The left arm is just relaxed, just palms facing up, eyes are soft. Or you can relax and let the eyes close. I'm going to take a minute here just to give it plenty of time for the breath to move into the hips. So again, we're deliberately helping ourselves through our breath, through our practice to access that state of Zen, that state of ease. And it's really interesting when we encounter situations that catch our breath, that makes us hold our breath. Those situations usually trigger kind of a cycle of responses that will just make us feel more tense. So a lot of time, even when we're practicing and we seem to be trying to become so-called more flexible, really with yoga, the most important thing is our ability to tune into our breath and to master, so-called, our connection to the breath. So again, knowing that it's unusual even for us to breathe deeply these days. Hi Jesse, hi Daryl. So knowing that it's an opportunity to retune our nervous system right now. Let's take 5 more breaths like this. Slow exhalations, letting the body know that we're here right now in a completely safe space, fully supported. That there's nothing else that you need to do. With each breath, the shoulders get to relax a little more. The back, the hips, the side of the leg. And each breath just luxurious. Beautiful. And then gently bring your leg back to center. We'll remove the belt. You're just going to relax the arms closer to your body again and just drink it in. Just notice how it's feeling right now. Notice any sensations rippling along the outer leg, along the left leg. Notice your awareness connecting to that sensation. Maybe it's a sensation that we're usually not as aware of. So again, when you're ready, we're going to draw the leg in towards ourselves. So bend the left leg in, take the belt around the left foot. This is a really good practice, even if you're tired, even before bed, or when you wake up in the morning. So again, if you have a belt that loops, you can just take your hands through, just relax the wrists on there and just draw the leg in. So however you choose to connect to your left foot, or you can even hold on to the foot. We're again gonna just wriggle a little side to side, kind of making more room, massaging into that space. And we'll hang out here a little while just to give the nervous system, give the mind and the heart a little time to feel that embodied feeling of releasing into support. Letting the belly soften and letting the exhalation just lengthen on its own. We'll take about 10 more breaths here. There's no agenda, just bending the left knee a little as you draw the leg in towards yourself, letting everything unfold in its own time. And as you breathe here, as you sense the back body beginning to yield, as you sense the back of the left leg beginning to yield, let your exhalations take you a little deeper into that sense of letting go. Let your body know that this is caring for your body. This is not making the body do something or meet some kind of expectation or some external goal. This is just connecting to and caring for. So as the legs symbolize that connection to the earth, to how we go about in the world, also about how we connect to ourselves. We'll enjoy 3 more breaths here, just one breath at a time, noticing any shifts that happen, gently allowing the shape to deepen with the breath. The belly is completely relaxed. Great, and then we're going to take the left leg out to the side. So in your own time, just drawing your leg out to the left, right arm is just going to relax to your side. Great, and then if you notice that when you're drawing your leg to the left, the right hip might be lifting, you're going to bring the leg a little closer in. Your left arm, your left elbow is just relaxed on the earth. So whatever feels nice and supportive right now. Great. Lengthening out the right arm, or if today it feels better to rest the right hand on your solar plexus or even on the heart, you can do that just wherever it feels like a comforting choice, a comforting place to be. Great, and we're just going to breathe into that one breath at a time, relaxing the shoulders. We'll be taking about 10 more breaths there, so allow your awareness to connect to that left groin and where it connects across the inner leg to the left knee. So soften behind the left knee. And as you tune into your breaths, slowly allowing yourself to melt a little deeper into support. So in your own time, starting to micro bend the left leg and bring the leg back in, and we'll remove the belt, bringing the left leg back against the earth. And we'll take a few more breaths, just allowing everything to sense the earth. So sense both the legs and both the hips, both sides of the hips, both shoulders, both the arms, and sense the back of the head. Great, we'll take a few more moments. Take your left hand on top of the heart, right hand on the softness of the solar plexus, a little below the solar plexus. We'll take a few more breaths there. This is a way to really tune the mind to the heart. So just allowing some of that ease to permeate a little more. Great. And then stay connected with this feeling. It's very easeful. We'll be coming into movement, and we want to keep the mind this relaxed, this easeful as we come into movement. So take your time. We're going to turn towards the right side, and then when you're ready, we'll come onto the hands and the knees. So we'll take a few rounds of cat and cow, just in your own time, rocking out through the spine and staying within, so staying in your embodied experience of breath and movement. So inhale, roll the heart up, and exhale, round the spine. Great, and then from here, we're going to walk towards the front of the mat. So take your time coming into half standing forward bend, hands against the shins. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, just lengthen the heart forward. Keep the back of the neck neutral, and then we'll micro bend the knees and let ourselves fold deeply. Great, and then when we inhale, we're gonna press the feet down. We're gonna lengthen the arms all the way up, breathing into the ribs. Coming into Uttanasana, and then exhale, we'll fold, relaxing forward into our forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen the heart forward, and exhale, we're gonna step back to downward dog. So bending both the knees, we're gonna draw the sit bones high to the sky and draw the hips all the way back. Then we're gonna walk it out, twisting side to side, just with your breath. As you exhale, just drawing one hip back, inhale to the center, and exhale, drawing the other hip back. The neck is relaxed and neutral. Take a few more breaths like that. Great, and then we're going to just roll over the chest towards the front, roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back, take a little moment in plank, and then let's release the knees, elbows to the ribs, lower the heart, then roll your shoulders all the way back, draw the heart up, relax the collarbones open. Nice, take a breath there, and then as we exhale, we'll return to downward dog. Bend the knees, draw the outer hips back, draw the heels gently towards the earth. Great, and then inhale, we'll look forward, we'll step the feet towards the hands, and inhale, we'll lengthen the heart, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck as you fold forward, and then pressing down through the feet. We're gonna draw fingertips towards the sky, drawing the heart gently up, tucking tailbone towards the heels. Nice, and exhale, palms to the heart. Great, we're gonna do this 2 more times. So inhale, we're gonna lengthen up, and exhale, we'll fold. And inhale, we'll lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, we're gonna step back into downward dog. Spreading the hands, pressing down through all of the fingers. Bend the knees, draw the sit bones high, and we'll lengthen the outer hips back. Great, and then again, we're gonna pedal a little, twisting side to side, really lengthening the lower ribs away from the armpits. So take a few more breaths there, all the way between the ribs, expanding, creating space. Nice, and then we'll come back to center. Gently roll over the balls of the feet, roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back. Take a couple more moments just floating belly button towards the sky. Nice, and then we'll bend the elbows, tuck the ribs, lower belly and heart. Roll the shoulders all the way back, gently lengthen collarbones away from each other. Drawing the heart up. Great. And then exhale. We'll come through downward dog. Bend the knees, draw the outer hips back. We'll look forward and walk the feet towards the hands. So inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, we'll fold. Pressing down through the feet. Inhale, we'll draw the arms all the way up. Tailbone towards the heels, and then draw the palms to the heart. Great, so we'll do this again and we'll flow a little bit more now. I forgot that goes there. Okay, and then again, when you're ready, inhale, we're gonna lengthen, and exhale, we'll fold. And inhale, we'll lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, maybe you jump back this time, your feet. So from here, just jumping the feet back, and then we'll draw the hips up, bend the knees, and draw the heels back. Great, a little bit faster now. Inhale, we're gonna roll over the balls of the feet. Take the heart forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Roll the heart up. This time you're gonna look over your left shoulder on your exhale in your cobra. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. And then back to center. Twisting. And one more time to the other side. Nice. And then we'll draw the hips back. Come back to your downward dog. Take a few more breaths in downward dog. Inner heels are gonna draw down towards the earth. Outer hips are going to draw up and back. Relax the neck and nod a few times. And then turn the head side to side a few times. Great, and then inhale, we'll look forward. We're gonna bend the knees and jump the feet towards the hands. Nice. And then inhale, we'll lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, we'll fold. And pressing the feet down. Inhale, we'll draw the heart all the way up, tailbone towards the earth. And exhale, palms to the heart. Great. We're gonna do a couple more flows like this before we move more directly into the hips and the shoulders. So we'll come into chair. So inhale, draw the arms up, bend the knees and draw the hips back. Nice. We're gonna sit back a little bit more, lift the heart. Nice. And then exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, you're gonna jump or step back. Nice. Draw the hips up and back. Coming into your downward dog. Inhale, this time we'll bring the right knee up, right leg to the sky. And then exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Great, we're gonna ground the left foot and then inhale, let's come up into warrior one. Bending through the front knee and then let's open up the arms, interlace the hands behind you, roll your shoulders back, draw the arms back. Take a moment, dip to the inside of the right leg. And today you're gonna rock a little bit left and right through your shoulders. So breathing into this, rocking a little left and right. And then releasing the arms, left hand to the ground, come up onto the ball of the left foot. We'll come into a twist, inhale, right arm up. Great, bend the right knee, reach the right hand back. And then we're gonna try to catch the left foot with the right hand. So you're gonna walk the left hand forward more, and then we'll draw the right foot towards the left hand. Nice. Roll the right hip back, roll the heart open. Press the left foot into the right hand. Cool. Very nice. And then we'll take a couple more breaths like that. Let's draw the right hip further back. Nice. And then we'll keep ourselves balancing on the right foot. Left ankle over the right leg, palms together in front of the heart, and we'll lift the heart, rolling the shoulders back. Great, couple more breaths like that. Nice, then we're gonna step back through to downward dog. Spread the hands, bend the knees, draw the hips all the way back. And inhale, come gently forward into your plank. Roll your shoulders back, draw your heels back. Belly button to the sky. And then exhale, knees to the earth, elbows to your ribs, lowering the heart, rolling the shoulders back, draw the heart up. Nice. Widen the shoulders away from each other, lift the heart one more time. Great, and then exhale, let's come through downward dog to go to the left side. So inhale, let's bring the left leg all the way up. Bend the left knee, open the left hip. And then we'll bring the left foot forward between the hands. Great. We'll ground the right foot, pressing down through the feet. Inhale, we'll bring ourselves into warrior one. Nice. Press down through the outer edge of your right foot. Great. And then from here, relax the shoulders. Interlace the hands, roll the shoulders back, and draw the knuckles back. We'll take our time and just soften forward through to the inside of the left leg. Then let yourself rock the shoulders a little side to side. Great, and then release the hands. We'll come into a twist. Right hand onto the ground, coming onto the ball of the right foot. We'll sweep the left arm up towards the sky. We'll relax the shoulders away from each other, opening up the space across the heart. So take a couple more breaths like that. Right heel is drawing back. And again, we'll just play. We're trying to catch the back foot, the right foot. So you're gonna walk the right foot in a little more. Right hand is gonna come forward. Then left hand holds the right foot. Nice. And then we're gonna try to turn the chest towards the left, rolling open through the shoulders and just breathing into it. Right foot tries to press against the left hand. I'll take a few more breaths like that. Great, and then gently release. We're going to come to balance on that left leg still. Right ankle over the left leg. Press our palms together and we'll sit into this hip opener. Relax the shoulders back, draw the heart up and sit back. Nice. We'll take a few more breaths like that, just continuing to deepen into this with our breath. Nice, letting yourself fall forward, hands towards the earth. We're gonna kick the right leg all the way up for a moment and then take the feet back, come through downward dog one more time. Take a few more breaths like that. Bend the knees, draw the outer hips all the way back. We're gonna take 5 breaths here. Great, and then come forward into plank, roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back, belly button is gonna have a little lift, lift the heart, keep the neck neutral, take a couple more breaths like that. We'll step the right foot to the middle, so outside your mat. Right knee and the right foot is facing out. And then we're gonna come onto the outer edge of the left foot and just open into Vashisthasana. Support it. Take a couple of breaths there. Nice. Then deliberately, we're gonna try to lower the left hip towards the ground. So from here, you're gonna kind of sit into it. Nice. Right foot outside the left knee. We're gonna come into Matsyendrasana. Oh, let's lower the screen. Ta-da, we're on earth now. Nice. Great, then let's twist. So left arm outside the right leg, right hand behind you, and inhale, we'll draw the heart up. And exhale, we'll twist. So just letting all of that percolate. So we stirred up a lot of energy. And right now in this twist is gonna have all of that compression, which is a great thing because we're deliberately building up. And then when you release, it should be a deep release. And then exhale, simply release. We're gonna extend the legs wide. This is gonna be a short forward bend, but come forward, walk the hands forward, press the feet away, and we'll just fold to wherever we can. So take a few more breaths like that. Great. And then you're gonna turn towards the right side of your mat. And you're gonna come into plank on this side. Roll your shoulders back, draw belly button towards the sky. Left foot is going to come to the middle, outside your mat. Nice. I hope I got my math right. And then you're gonna be on the outer edge of your right foot. It feels right. And then you're gonna extend your left arm to the sky. Great. Nice. Relax your shoulders, lengthen away. Take a couple more breaths like that. And then we'll deliberately lower the right hip towards the earth. Nice. And then bend the right knee, left foot outside the right leg. Nice. And we'll twist on this side. Right arm all the way up. And then outside the right leg. Left hand behind us. And inhale, we'll draw gently up through the crown of the head. And exhale, twisting the heart, the belly to your left. And just breathing here, letting the twist and the breath massage all of the organs. And kind of help us to twist out any tension, anything that feels a little bit jammy in the spine. So just imagine your breath flowing through any place where things might have felt a little bit blocked. We'll take a few more breaths like that. Great, and then let's release. We're gonna come back into a wide-legged forward bend. So lengthening out through the legs, and again, just walking the hands forward. Inhale, drawing the heart up. And exhale, just coming forward to wherever feels right for you. And we'll just breathe there, starting to kind of soften into it to whatever degree is possible. We'll take about 10 more breaths here, and we'll try to bring back that lengthened out exhalation. So once again, in this place where there might be quite a lot of sensation, deliberately inviting that sense of relaxation into this place of feeling that lengthening happening. So seeing if we can keep the eyes soft and the mind relaxed as we breathe here. We'll take 5 more breaths like this. Great, and then in your own time, walk the hands towards yourself. Great, we're just going to come into a forward bend over the left leg. So bring the right heel in and right foot is against the left thigh. And if it's nice to use your belt, you can use your belt to connect to the foot or holding the foot. Inhale, we'll draw the heart up, lengthen the front body. And we're gonna take our time with each out breath. So with every exhalation, let yourself come forward just a little to whatever degree feels right for you here. We're gonna hang out here for a little while. So start studying the breath almost. Just notice that full inhale, experience it. Notice the pause. The end of that exhale, stay in that pause. And then when the pause gives out into the exhale, following the exhale. And at the end of the exhale, notice that pause. And again, let yourself rest in each of these moments of your breath. We'll take about 3 more long, smooth breath cycles like that. Just noticing each section of the breath and the pauses in between. And as it develops over time, letting yourself just kind of soften and yield into the shape wherever it might be for you today. Great, and then gently bring yourself back to center. We'll transition to the other side. So we'll take the right leg to the side, left foot against the right leg. Great, and then just gently turning belly button towards the right foot. Take your time to come forward again, connecting with the right leg. Inhale to draw up and exhale just to lengthen forward. And again, let yourself be with the entire journey of the breath, of each breath cycle. So notice the heart gently lifting as you breathe in. Notice that pause. And then notice the belly softening as you exhale. Notice the space that's created that you can relax into. And at the end of that exhale, notice that pause, which almost feels like it's full of possibility. And take a few more breaths like that, just slowly exploring within each breath cycle, just one breath at a time. Letting yourself relax into each moment of that breath cycle. So taking the time to just experience that sense of being present and relaxing into it. Great, and then when that feels complete, take your time to slowly come on back. Great, so we're gonna sit either cross-legged or you're gonna stack the right knee on top of the left. And if you have a block that you wanna sit on to bring yourself a little higher, to stack the legs a little more comfortably, feel free to do that. Great, so just coming to the position that feels best for you at the moment. Yeah, might want to sit higher or cross-legged. And then we're gonna take the hands behind the head, relax the shoulders, and just widen out the elbows. You're gonna lean the head back into the hands. Nice. Yeah, just take your time, relax your shoulders, relax the shoulder blades down. Just really let yourself lean the head back. Then we're gonna hinge from beneath the mid-back. So you're gonna hinge forward and then back in circles. And you might be feeling some response in the hips as you do this here. And doing this in a way that feels easeful. So the head, when it moves back, really gets to lean into the hands. When it comes forward, the hands are not pressing too hard at all, just guiding. Take a few more breaths like that. Just making our way through the circle. Great. And then we'll release, take the fingertips behind you, press the fingertips down, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Nice. We'll widen the collarbones away from each other and just gently let the heart lift a little more towards the sky. Great. And we're gonna tuck the left ear towards the left shoulder. Relax the chin in a little bit and just breathe. Nothing else I have to do, just keeping the eyes soft. Nice, and then relax the chin to the center, right ear to the right shoulder. Chin is still a little bit tucked. You can relax your arms for a moment. And then when you're ready again, you're gonna press down once again through your fingertips, rolling the shoulders back, widening the collarbones, and just drawing away from the left outer shoulder to the side of the neck. So a few more breaths like that. And coming back into that cycle of breathing where you notice every part of the breath. Nice. And then exhale, bring yourself back to center. We're gonna walk the hands forward and fold over the legs for a few more breaths here. So just letting yourself drape forward. If it feels like the earth is quite far away from the head, you can just kind of relax and even just hold the head. Just feeling the hip stretch a little bit here and breathing into that sense of the stretch, of that opening. Great. And then take your time to return to center. We're just gonna swap out the legs. So extend through both the legs, come through staff pose for a moment. And then let's have the right knee under the left. It doesn't matter if the knees are far away from each other right now, because things are always just continually developing. Great, and then this time we're going to walk the left hand kind of along the mat to the left side. Right hand is gonna go to the left waist or the left hip, wherever you might reach. Roll the shoulders back, press down gently with the left fingertips, then just relax your head back a little. check out for you if it feels better to take the head back or tuck the chin a little bit. Left ear towards the left shoulder. And we're gonna enjoy breathing here as best as we can. Just one breath cycle at a time. Enjoy the inhale, the pause, the exhale. Great, and then gently come forward through the center. We'll take it to the other side. Nice. Right hand is gonna walk along the mat. Left hand to the right waist or hip. And then again, press down through the right fingertips. Lift the heart a little and take the head back a little bit. If it feels nice, tuck the chin a little more. Right ear towards the right shoulder. And as you breathe here, just kind of check out if you feel like you want to walk the right hand, maybe further even to the right. If you want to come back a little bit more, just what works for you today. Take a few more breaths, gently rotating the heart towards the sky as we breathe. Even as we sense that opening through the side of the neck, the top of the left shoulder. Nice, and then we'll come back through to the center, walk your hands forward, and we'll just soften forward for a few more breaths, folding over the legs. Just do whatever feels comfortable. So just letting everything relax now. Just let gravity take us into the shape. I know it feels like a deep stretch for some of us. Wonderful. And then we're going to take our time to come back to center. We'll be transitioning to Shavasana, so whatever you want for your Shavasana, maybe support under your legs and behind the head. Before you come into your final Shavasana, we're just going to draw the knees in evenly towards the heart. So once you've laid back, hug the knees in, lengthen out the lower back, rock a little on both sides. And then once you feel comfortable, you feel supported, you're just gonna lengthen everything out and allow everything to release and relax towards the earth. Letting the eyes softly close, letting the entire face relax. Letting the whole body relax into Shavasana. Nothing else to have to do, just simply be, simply breathe. As you rest here, sharing the sutra from the Radiant Sutras. When you close your eyes, attention turns towards the inner glow. The heart sees by its own light, pulsing with subtle flame. In your forehead is a single eye. Here, streams of living electricity flow together. The body of substance and the body of light fuse into one. Above your head, a star is shining, the soul luminous in its own realm. Life arises from itself in a swirling motion of flame. Being becomes body. In meditation, adore the subtle fire in heart, head, and above. Dissolve into radiance. Taking smooth, deep breaths. Smooth, deep breaths into the body. Feeling the breath, the prana, circulate throughout the body. And feel relaxed and complete, just as you are. And if you have a little more time, feel free to stay in Shavasana. If you want to transition, finding your way to your side and then to any comfortable seat. And we'll meet with the palms together in front of the heart, the eyes softly closed. We'll chant Om to seal our practice. So taking a breath in together. Bowing towards our hearts and each other, namaste. Welcome.